Radical.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I promised a part two, but I really don't know where to even begin with this. I'll begin by saying, first off, the good news is none of the people that donated money to that Kickstarter, that scam Kickstarter, that fucking atrociously bad, vile, disgusting Kickstarter, none of those people will be charged because the Kickstarter was shut down, like I said in a previous upload, by Nintendo. So thank you, Nintendo, for shutting this vile shit down. Please, 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 Nintendo, avoid a lot of the sites. Well, they're not going to do what I tell them to do. But, Nintendo, you need to shut down shit like this on Kickstarter. But maybe quit being dicks shutting down stuff like Vin's Lair. And, making sure you send your ninjas out to do the work to threaten and bully all these ROM sites. Just lay off of those. Lay off of those. Because they're not trying to make money off of your IP. They're not. But do definitely shut down scummy Kickstarters from, I don't know, what's their names? Mihara and Thor Ackerlund, something like that. These two people, the one person Thor, apparently he was a winner of the 1990 Nintendo Championships. So there's that. I want to give I don't want to say exactly a shout out, but I want to give some acknowledgement to two videos I saw to give me some more info on this, because the Kickstarter page was taken down. So it's hard to find details about this to commentate on, but there were two videos on YouTube where they showed videos actually from the Kickstarter, and that would be RGT85 and what's the other guy? Mad Little Pixel and Mad Little Pixel. So through those two uploads, I got a good bit of information about this, and I might leave a link to those two uploads if you want any more info on this after my commentary here. So, first off, my thoughts was, like I said, this is a scummy-ass Kickstarter. I was pretty shocked. I would be pretty shocked if Nintendo themselves re-released and made a remixed version. Not to be confused with the remix version that they are going to release that has really nothing to do with the original, but I get confused. I would be very shocked if Nintendo released gold carded or regular carded new shiny plastic versions of the old stuff for $400. Almost $400 fucking dollars. These two jackasses actually wanted and expected from people. There were limited amounts of the gold cart, and I think there were 350 of the gray or the blue cart or whatever it was. They had a defense saying, well, they saw that a 25th anniversary edition online sold for $400, so that's where the pricing is. They said, well, we know it's a little bit expensive. No shit, you think? You get a Nintendo case, you get a piece of plastic, you get some ROM hacks, you put it together, you put a little artwork on it, and you think, well, okay, we're going to charge as much for this cart as a damn new fucking video game system. The hell, man? It's sad. What's sad really here is they met and exceeded their Kickstarter goal. So I was worried that if they meet and exceed the goal, because it said no one's charged until it meets that goal, but if it's shut down, then that means no one's charged. I was worried that these people were actually going to be charged for nothing. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine putting down $400 for a redo with ROM hacks of a gold NES card, championships, whatever, buying it, of course, as a collectible? I don't think anyone in their right fucking mind is going to pay $400 because they want to play this a version of the game on their NES. See, the scumbags know that the retro gaming community is all crazy for the gold cart, the World Championships carts. And it's just a long con, and the people buying it, buying a copy, are probably going to hold on to that copy and hope it accrues in value. So that's what's rotten right now about everything involving retro gaming online, on YouTube, is the fact that not only somewhat common games or games that are not super rare, unlike the original gold Nintendo World Champions card. What's crazy right now is there is a over speculation on regular games from that era. I'm not talking about a super rare game like a Snatcher, like a sealed Snatcher, like a Holy Grail would be a sealed in plastic Snatcher from the Sega CD. No, I'm talking about somewhat regular games that you used to see in circulations. Now they're commanding top fucking dollar in poor condition because that's what's going on in the retro community now. Now, the other part of this is, my apologies, this is going to be kind of long. I don't want to make a separate one. I kind of want to get everything I want to say here out in the second part. Okay, well, I might have some future thoughts on this in the future. But right now, for now, I just want to segue and also say, when you talk about vile and disgusting people connected to the retro gaming community, and one more thing, isn't it sad that this is what the kid turned into? The kid that won the championships, Thor Ackerlund. It's fucking sad that this is what that person turned into. Someone with a love for Nintendo. No one with a love for Nintendo puts a kind of scam Kickstarter like that up. It's someone that has a love for money is all it is. And a love for scamming people. Oh, what a great REM song. Playing some REM in the background. Night Swimming. Oh, man. Automatic for the People. Great fucking album. But anyways, so you might be shocked. Hold on. Okay, if you got a drink and you're drinking something, you need to swallow that shit. Because I don't want you to spit out whatever you're drinking. You might be shocked to learn that John Hancock is connected to this fucking scammer, Thor Ackerlund. Are you shocked now? A person that has the long con, the museum scam? The game museum scam? Are you shocked that he's actually connected to this somehow? Are you shocked that another member of his crew is connected to this somehow? It's him and Scotty Riggs. Oh, wait, no, that's the WCW wrestler. Johnny Riggs. Oh, Johnny Riggs. Him and Johnny Riggs. See, they had some advertisements for this Kickstarter. Meaning they saw this and thought this was a great idea. This was a great thing. Or wait, maybe they didn't? Or maybe they didn't fucking care. I don't think John Riggs, and I don't think especially John Hancock care about a Kickstarter that's basically just scamming and overpricing people for basically fucking nothing, right? And how terrible is it? There's no guarantee you actually even get your items with that, you know? So anyways, you would hope that they would actually mail you and get you those worthless fucking carts for $400. But anyways, yeah, John Hancock had an upload that he has privated. He has removed that. He has got rid of it because the humble one is actually ashamed the fact that he had something connected to do this, and he advertised this for them. I wonder how much he got paid to advertise it. And maybe Thor Ackerlund, he's bummed now that he didn't get that Kickstarter through without Nintendo shutting that shit down. There's probably an original payment, because you never hear about these payments that go on behind the scenes between YouTubers and or for YouTubers to advertise things. They generally don't reveal those details, but I'm sure there was a regular payment of some sort, because I'm not to believe John Hancock just actually did this for absolutely free or, oh, whoa. I think I remember somebody telling me, okay, it wasn't money. I think someone, correct me if I'm wrong here. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't he promised a cart or given a production cart? Because I would need that video from John Hancock. That's got to be what it is. I would need that video in front of me so I could verify everything, but I can't because it doesn't exist. It's probably what it is. And my apologies. I should remember that. Some of you left a comment there about it. But it was a video game. It was one of those production carts. And he was probably, just showing how great it is, shilling it and all that. And then I guess Johnny Riggs had a similar type upload. But at any point, if I get anything wrong here, hold me accountable. And I apologize in advance for lack of information on that. It's just aggravating when I can't actually check out for myself and actually hear it's hearsay from other people telling me what it is. But that's, I think several people told me that John Hancock, that's what his upload was. It actually had the pre-production cart. I'm nowhere near my computer right now, so I would verify that and check through your comments also, but I cannot. So I don't get it. I don't understand it. Even with the original gold cart. Okay, maybe I do with the gold cart, but a reproduction cart. I guess you add validity because, it's the actual guy that won the championships. But what is it even? It's just a ROM hack, man. It's just a ROM hack in that. The pro version of that. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Also, like I said, not only John Hancock, but John Riggs removed their uploads on it. I wonder if they're going to issue an apology. They probably should. This is John Hancock here. I totally am not scamming people with the game museum. That's totally going to happen at some point in the future. But we got to work out the kinks in the website. But I do humbly, sincerely apologize for, trying to get people to pay $400, up to $400 for a cheap bit of plastic with a ROM hack in it. My bad. I'm sorry about that. Now, I'm at a loss here, like I said, because I can't see that video. I can't see John Hancock's or Johnny Riggs's video. I can't see both of those. So I can't tell you the level at which they were shilling for this. But YouTubers in general that are trying not to be as scummy as those in the Metal Jesus Rocks crew, like John and John, you should be aware that just because you're receiving either money or items to promote something, it doesn't mean that you should. Because when you promote these things that turn out to either be scams or overpriced or just straight up fucking illegal. Yeah, it's illegal to take a property like a Mario and put a Mario on whatever product you're selling to people or kickstarting. Shit's illegal, man. You can't do that. You can't, I can't take the likeness of The Rock and make a best of WrestleMania series and try to sell that shit on store shelves without WWE stepping in and going hey, what the fuck? We own that. We own that intellectual property. We own The Rock, man. You can't do that shit. They had no ownership of a Mario. So he's trying to put a fraudulent product out there. And then you had John Hancock and John Riggs, who obviously, whatever they got, whether it be the carts, whether it be money, whether it be back rubs, I don't know what they got from Thor Ackerlund. I'm not sure. Maybe prostitutes. Who knows? Who knows what the deal was? They need to rethink that if they want to have or hold on to any credibility they have on YouTube. Well, that's out the fucking window. John Hancock having any fucking credibility at this point, or to anyone outside of his little subscriber base or echo chamber, right? But sadly, a lot of his people, a lot of his subscribers actually put the money down They put the money down for those fraudulent Nintendo carts and shit. Yeah. Nintendo World Championships 35th Anniversary Edition. Pro Edition. Yeah, man. 300 and some fucking, almost $400 for a gold cart, man. Take you a cart, put some ROM hacks on there. You go down the AutoZone, you get some gold spray paint. You spray paint that shit, and you just count the fucking money. What a fucking scam.